Alright boys and girls, we are back onto the Laurel saga. I know I said in yesterday's vlog I was going to rip the quarter panels off and start working on it, but I had some other stuff to get onto, but I am going to get onto this now. Russ should be arriving soon, and I'm going to use this quick opportunity to show you guys one of the new stickers we've got. So this is Fink & Co. New Fink & Co sticker. I really freaking love it. I'm running one on the Baraptor from when I first got these. We've had these for a little bit. I'm sorry it's taken a while to get up. So got that one there. I'm sorry it's taken a while to get up on the website, but it's up there now. Cop one for yourself, cop one for your friends, cop one for everybody, you know what I mean? Grab it if you want to support the channel. But I am gonna pop the bonnet up, rip these quarter panels off now, see if Fink's paint and panel can't straighten these quarter panels out and make it look, I wouldn't say better, but just look not really shitty. So let's try that. Alright, so taking the front quarters off, not quite as easy as I'd hoped, just because it's been jacked up off the sills. Those bolts are really hard to get to, but I had a little bit of a bash away, just sort of getting the front quarter panels back to somewhat what they used to look like. This side, this is the quarter panel I thought wasn't as bad, but it's actually harder to get back into alignment because she has copped a decent hit on the right front here. By the looks of it, I need to pull the radiator support out a bit. She's definitely had her fair share of hits. We never had a big hit in our ownership, but she's had a colourful life. I'm gonna attempt in the near future to find footage of this thing when it was in its prime, you know, to try and just give it a little bit more background on the car. Just trying to look, I was trying to find a brand name for the bucket seat. I can't find it, but it's a perfectly good bucket seat, does work well. I do have a few arms and stuff under the car. So the rear has camber and tow. It's on Ting coilovers. What else? Nothing I can really see. That rim is pretty stuffed, but I'm pretty sure it holds air for a reasonable amount of time. So if we pump that up, should be all good. Yeah, so should be all right to have a send on the tires it's got on it. But definitely once I can get this guard sorted out, I'll be able to stand the tires up as well to be able to get some grip back into this thing. And really excited. May even drag it down the track tonight when Russ gets here and give it a pull and a tug and see if we can't sort of straighten this thing out a little bit. Just time at the moment. Wifey is currently on a, what do I call it, health kick. She's doing boot camp. She's doing a boot camp every day this week. So unfortunately, I'm being stuck with 4 kids every afternoon between 5:30 and 6, which is a big pain in the butt for me to get done what I need to get done. But I'll keep tinkering away and see where we get to. Alright guys, so I've been working pretty hard, well not super hard, but I'm working on the back of the car, trying to get it straighter. I don't know if you remember earlier, but this quarter panel was like way in there and you could see the back wheel. So I've pulled a fair bit of that out. Started to straighten up some other things, but you see this side here really heavily creased. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the trailer up on top, I'm gonna strap the wheels down a bit tighter, I'm gonna get the Suzuki and use the winch and see if I can't start pulling some more of the bodywork out on this thing. Give it a go anyway. So current setup, winch onto the back of the car. See how it works out. so I got the back end as good as I can for now. It's definitely not super good by any means whatsoever, but it was super creased here. It's a little bit less creased. It's not good, but I think in the future we may just cut this car off right here and put a different back end on it. Not a C34 Laurel rear end because they don't exist, but I'm sure we can find some sort of back end to go on this. If you can think of what kind of front and back you'd like to see on this C34 Laurel, let me know in the comments down below, guys. Just look at the side profile and think from there back and basically from there forward, what kind of front or rear could we put on this car? Let me know in the comments. Get creative, you know. Could put a freaking Subaru front. Could we put a Liberty front on it?
That front end's expensive. It's not worth it.
No, we won't put that front end on. Maybe like a different Subaru front. One that's not expensive. But yeah. I'll keep cracking along. I think we'll I'll put this in a decent spot. Go and get the... Oh no, I have brake fluid here. The only thing I don't have here is diff and gearbox fluid because that's none of that in it either. It all got drained out to be transported. So yeah, we'll tinker away and show you what we're doing. All right, been running through some stuff with Russ. We've bled up all the brakes. They bled up reasonably well. I need to do rear brake pads at bare minimum. Yeah.
And fronts.
And fronts are, yeah. Rears are an emergency, fronts are needed. One thing I'm having an issue with, and which you guys, somebody might be able to help me with, well, it looks like I've got a massive forehead when I wear my hat like that. I'm not going to do that anymore. The brakes, I don't know what kind of brakes a C34 Laurel come with, and it's a C34 that came out with an RB20E. So probably more so shooting this question to the bros in NZ. C34 Laurel RB20E, what kind of brakes do they have stock? They're, I don't know, they look like that. And at the back, they look like that. I can't find any information really if they're different between RB20E and RB25 Det, because there was a few different variations of this vehicle, so that is a pain in the butt. I'm not sure. If anyone does know, please comment down below. I'll probably just send it with a bit of metal to metal if I do get to go drifting this tomorrow, but we are stuck at a point where we can't get the clutch to bleed up. I know this this car was driven onto the truck, but right now it won't take fluid. We're hoping it's just because it's dried up a bit from being empty. And what are you saying, Russ? You're hoping it'll...
Might rejuvenate it. It's a 1 in a million chance.
Oh, so I just need to go get one.
I'd suggest getting one, yeah.
Do you reckon it's just the same as probably a Skyline one by the looks of it, or?
Yeah.
So it should hopefully just be the same as a Skyline or Sylvia one. So that I need to replace, or the bottom one.
I'd replace them also. We've got no fluid flow at the top.
Okay. So could have an issue with the top one. If we do still, if this doesn't for some reason, hopefully maybe 1 in a million maybe, go down, then it is what it is. All right, so we've got the Laurel down at the track. Brakes are jamming up for some reason. I'm really hoping I can get to drive this thing tonight, but it's not looking great at this point. I may need to find new brakes for it, which sucks. I don't understand why. I don't know whether they just sort of rusted up or whatever from being shipped over, but I don't know. I'm gonna go get a battery. I'm gonna go get some gearbox fluid, some diff fluid, and make it so I can actually start it and drive this thing and see if the brakes free themselves up. Well, I actually have to sort out whatever the hell the clutch is doing. So I've got 2 master cylinders here at the track, which I guess I'll try before I go buy a new one, just because I've got them here. I've got a bonnet vent, which I'll be able to put on this because obviously plenty hot at the moment. So I've got a bonnet vent, which if you recall, used to be on the AU, so we'll slap that on here. Maybe not today, but that'll get slapped on there at some point. And then I went and found my stash of 4-stud wheels. So all these wheels in here are all 4-stud because the rear pair are toast. They're literally like all cracked. They're no good. Basically, they're just throwaways. So yeah, back wheels need to get thrown away. We need to put different wheels on. We need more offset in the front as well. So I'm gonna see if any of the wheels I've got here have a better front offset to help with the whole lock situation. Because if I remember correctly, these front wheels rubbed quite badly if you tried to get any lock. So I definitely need more offset to be able to use the available lock that the car has. And I've got some 180SX tail lights that I might try and make work somehow, because I need tail lights. So I got 180 tail lights. Well, can't go this way because I rolled it in badly, but I think we'll just make some 180 tail lights work on the back of this car, just so I have some tail lights. Well, I'll see what I do. If we can, we can. If we can't, we can't. I'll just get like some sort of external brake light or whatever. Either way, we're getting there. It's actually super hot, and we do have a drift day on today, so I'm pumped. And the other thing I didn't mention in the background, these legends down here ripped grass out of their own, we'll call it your own house. It's out of their rental. When I say house, huge paddocks, but they've grabbed grass out of there, and we're grassing out the kids' playground area with actual decent grass. I'll be able to wrestle on this and stuff, so super thankful to these guys. If you see them down here, say thanks on behalf of everyone. Thanks, babe.
Oh, you're welcome. Nice and dirty.
Sweaty man, dirty, sweaty man. Oh, do I? Unfortunately, I ran out of time today to get the Laurel going. So if you have come out here tonight, well, when the Thursday night was on, to see it or come for a ride, I really apologise, guys. I just didn't have enough time to get it done. But we are out here at the park, and it is a ripper night so far tonight. Luke Irwin's back out here in his V8 SSU, which is rad. Bunch of other cars out here, so I'll show you a bit of what's going on tonight at the park. I'm really bummed about the C34, but I promise you guys we'll get that thing ripping in no time. Alright guys, so obviously last night got a bit crazy, as it does sometimes at the track. Anyway, while I was at the track, I was running the front booth, and I actually got a message from, I believe, one of you guys on Instagram with some footage that I didn't even know existed of definitely the Laurel pre even my mate Sean owning it. So I'm gonna chuck a little bit of that in here right now so you guys can see. She used to be really clean. So that was that footage. Just, I couldn't believe it. The dude sent a video and it's like, it looks just like your one. And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, it literally still has the little oil stickers on the front quarters. So it's definitely the same car. Oh, quick plug. I'm just looking in the background here. We still have some merch left, guys. Please go smash the saw. We really want to be able to order new stuff in the near future, but we need to definitely clear out some of this stuff. So yeah, keep an eye on the store or go there, check it out. I'm gonna get, as soon as I finish this video, I'm getting off and making Tiana put these new stickers up on the site for you guys. The other thing, right, this next video. So Sean and unfortunately RIP Krista Jager, they have a bit of footage driving this car as well. Sean was the last owner before me, and he said it was the most seat time he's ever had in a car in that car. What do you want, Chicky? So, you know, he has a lot of fondness for the car. So yeah, I'll have to have you up, Sean, if you're watching, sometime in the future when we get this thing finished. I really wanted to have it finished for this video, but unfortunately we didn't. So yeah, check out some footage of Sean and Jaga having a bit of a go with the car, and just to give you guys an idea of the fact she does rip. So hopefully I'll get this new clutch master and a few other little bits and pieces like brake pads and stuff, and we'll have this thing out and ripping. I pretty much have everything I need now, other than the clutch master. So the next drift event is Tuesday next week, but it's only a beginner night, but it'll be a good night to get out and get that thing a bit of a thrash around and see how it all feels. So yeah, well, I'll chuck that footage in now. Alright guys, that is that. I'm just pumped we got some of that footage to be able to show you guys and just give you an idea. I'm sorry about the sun situation here. I don't have any blinds in my office, but how good's my office view? Love it. Look, Taco. Taco! So, I'm going to wrap this one up there, guys. Remember, this sticker should be up in the store right now, but we got air fresheners and all this other rad stuff. Check it out. Let's yeah, let's grow. Let's make this channel huge. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out, and I'll see you in tomorrow's vlog.